I'm a physical therapist and a fitness coach. And what I have for you is something that's going to help you to bridge the gap between physical therapy and home fitness. Specifically, it's a tip on to make sure you're doing the core work first. Everybody should be doing core work. And secondly, are you doing it correctly? All right, here's the thing. A lot of people are hearing the buzzword about core. Core is not just your abs. A lot of people think it's just your abs. It's also your back. That seems to be a forgotten area when you do core work. So one of the most basic moves on doing core work is what I call the tabletop opposite hand, opposite knee. All right, now first of all, you need to make sure you're in the right position. Hand is underneath your shoulder, knee is underneath your hip. Then the move looks like this. We've all seen it, right? And how you do it correctly, in order to keep your back straight, because that's the key in that exercise, you have to engage and squeeze your abs in order to help you keep your back straight. Most people, they start doing all kinds of stuff, they're tilting and things like that. So first of all, I give you, E for effort for trying. But even if you're trying and not doing it correctly, you're not getting any benefit out of it. So one of the ways that I've come up with to help give you feedback so that you know if you're doing it correctly and getting out what you're trying to put into it is to use a foam roller. If you haven't already gone out and gotten a foam roller, first of all, there's so many incredible uses for this, especially to work out tight knots and things like that to help you relieve pain. But in this case, it's going to help you give you feedback. Now let's try to get back into that position. The hardest time sometimes is to get this in position, so hang in there with me. Okay? Now, for some of you, you just have to get used to that being in that position, all right? And already some people might have trouble keeping that still. Again, it's giving you feedback if your back is straight and if your abs are engaged to keep your back straight. Now from there, do that exercise, opposite arm, opposite leg. And the way you're doing it, you have to squeeze your abs and you keep your back straight. If you're not squeezing your abs and keeping your back straight, I'll show you what happens. All right? What often happens when you have a weak core, you're trying to reach out, but what happens, then it goes off. That's going to give you the feedback, because I even had to work to get it off because of the fact is I'm so used to engaging it straight. But that's the point, is because a lot of people, they start doing all this kind of stuff. And, they're trying to wobble in and they're trying to get in the position. And, like, sometimes even that their one leg is up higher or they're, it's not high enough. And that all affects how well you can keep your back straight. The foam roller is going to give you feedback. So, first of all, give it a try. Make sure you're doing core work. Secondly, got to do it correctly. That's what the foam roller is going to try to help you do, is give you feedback. And what I would love, let's get a challenge going. I would love to see people use the foam roller so I know that you're working your core and you're working it correctly. How about that? Let's throw a challenge out there. Guys, it's about staying as healthy as you can for as long as you can. And you know what? Let's do this together. It's easier if we do this together. But you know what? Stay tuned. I have more tips, more to come. So guys, have a great day.